What's going on, guys? Game Guy here, bringing you part 6 and level 6 of Mobile Suit Gundam Zeonic Front. Where we last left off, we had our first taste against mobile suits, known as the Gun Cannon, and he was a pain in the ass. He took out Red Team, he took out Austin, but his backup crew was able to finish him off pretty easily. So, go ahead and say that we got some new mobile suits and new stuff like that. So we're going to check the simulator here. We haven't got anything in the simulator, so we're going to go ahead and hit that mission button.
Trojan Horse. Our mission is to gather data on the Trojan Horse and its mobile suits currently proceeding within Zeon-controlled airspace. We're authorized to attack should it become necessary, but this should be considered a last resort. Our primary objective is surveillance and intelligence gathering. This is the same enemy unit that survived an all-out assault of our mobile squadron. No one has ever witnessed such battle strength. Avoid confrontations at all cost.
Okay, so now we actually are hunting them down, essentially. We're not going to attack, but we do have to find them. So, obtain Trojan Horse info. Get enemy mobile suit info. Okay, data acquisition. It's demeaning, but someone has to collect the data on the Trojan Horse. We cannot beat the enemy given our present battle strength. Avoid battle and collect data. The Trojan Horse's location is unknown. Set your own routes. The enemy mobile suits are ready to attack, so data gathering will not be easy. Attacking in teams, some will act as decoys to lure the enemy, also using smoke grenades and decoys effectively. You can escape enemy pursuit. This mission is the hardest, in my opinion, the hardest mission in the game. Alright, so it looks like we get a new mobile suit for Lieutenant Rower. Alright, so we get a Goof mass production, an MS-07A, which is a really, really good weapon, or good mobile suit. He also gets a 120mm assault rifle, which is a mid-range rifle, which is a great weapon for this. We're going to look at his schematics here. I'm going to do a night scope there. I don't know which one to use here because it doesn't really matter. I think they use all of the scope, all the thermals, so... Does she got smoke grenades and stuff yet? Yes, she's got... Okay, good. So we're going to boost all of that, all of hers. And he's still going to have his shotguns and stuff, so... At this point, I'm going to control the mobile suits. I don't need a path, but I know what to do. This is going to be nasty. By the way, for those who don't know, the Goof Custom MS-07B-3 is my favorite mobile suit ever. So, and we do get that in this game, but very late.
All units, move out. Roger.
Alright, here's the problem. So, we're using Lieutenant Rower. And I actually want to make him stop moving. Make sure that... Okay. Now, the range on this mobile suit is 250 yards, or 50 meters. So, as you can see, when you hit 250, it becomes in range. I'm just going to go ahead and do this route real quick, that way I don't have that interfering. This level can be really tough if you don't know what you're doing, so... Honestly, I'll be happy if we don't get... If I even complete this mission, I'll be happy. So... Now, the goal here is to find a rock, get into a position where he will... where the Gundam and gun cannon come out. That won't bother us, which is that rock dead ahead.
What? I found the gun cannon.
Ah, shit. I can see him, but I'm trying to get him in range here. When he starts moving, you can see him, obviously. And I'm dead. This is a hard mission, guys. Like I said, this is a very, very tough mission. You have to be very tentative about it, I guess you could say.
All units, move out. Roger.
Okay, I got this. As you guys can see, though, I see.
Gathering data.
Alright. Oh shit, no. Please stay there. Don't engage. Please stay there. Do not engage. Okay. can see him right there. Right there is Kai, which is, for those who don't know, Kai is the pilot of the. We gotta be careful. The gun cannon is right dead ahead of us. Alright, perfect.
Gathering.
Yes! Yes! Whew!
All right, operation complete. It's not our job to get them, after all.
Oh, man. So, when you put Roher right there in that corner where they won't engage you, even though Amuro can shoot through that rock, but the AI doesn't know that.
We were able to locate the Trojan horse and collect
explain
the minimum data required. I'm sure the information obtained will prove useful for future operations.
You can kind of see him off in the corner there, too. A rank. If we destroyed a couple of more decoys, we could have got an S rank. But yeah.
By the time we'd reached the combat zone of the Gobi Desert, our allied forces were already losing. With the supply base presently secured, our scattered troops could now link up, which would allow us to regroup. However, this was just one small victory in the overall picture. Up until this point, we'd been successfully defending the base, but I wasn't sure how long we could go on like this. Once the enemy troops reorganized, they were sure to attack again, and soon. November 7th, Odessa. At the request of Captain Makuve, we left the Gobi Desert supply base to assist in the Odessa operations. We were assigned to the front line, where the enemy's main forces were reported to be steadily advancing. Our objective was to keep the enemy at bay until the Black Tri-Stars returned from their assault on the Trojan horse, which had been approaching from the rear.
Thank you for coming. Uragan will provide you with all the details.
Excellent work in the Gobi Desert. Now your unit will be stationed within a segment of our defense line where the enemy's main forces are being deployed. According to intelligence, the enemy will commence an all-out attack at dawn. To counter this, we must hold off the enemy until the Black Tri-Stars return. On a somber note, Lieutenant Mash lost his life in battle.
So they're not the Black Tri-Stars anymore.
Once the Black Tri-Stars return, we will switch to offensive maneuvers. Make no mistake, though. Captain Makuve firmly believes that in this battle, the first one to move will undoubtedly lose.
Alright, guys, so before I end the part, I'm going to kind of talk about what's going on. So, when in that fight, if you stood behind that rock, the Gundam will automatically go to Roher's position. Because he thinks that's the nearest threat, and that's the closest threat he can see. Because he's got maxed out thermal, radar, and sonar. Because, you know, it's the Gundam. It's like the overpowered god-tier mobile suit of all time. So, it'll run to Roher, but it won't attack him because he's behind the rock. So, at that point, you let him sit there, and he will automatically gather data on the Gundam for you without even getting a notification, which would have been kind of cool to see him. But, Hepner, which was the set of Zaku's I was controlling at the end there, that was kind of dodging the gun tank's fire. We was able to dodge all that, no problem, obviously. and then you just get behind that rock next to White Base where we was. Aim up towards the cockpit or whatever, the bridge. It's the bridge, and it will automatically start collecting data for you on the White Base. And at that point, the mission's over. So luckily, I did that perfectly, and we'll never have to do that again. Thank goodness. So at this point, I'm going to head and end it here, guys. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share it with your friends if you want to see more Mobile Suit Gundam content, and I will see you guys in the next video.